So, Demetria, you're the only one that didn't cry. Hey! I'm gonna ask you a question. Okay. I'm gonna ask both didn't cry, but I'm gonna ask you a question if you both cried. No, I'm fine. So, this is in relation to Greek mythology. Which god or goddess do you think that you or your character would be the child of?
Du coup, la question, je la traduis tout de suite, parce que peut-être que les noms dont vous parlez, elle a demandé de quel dieu ou déesse leur personnage et eux pourraient être les enfants d'eux.
Alright, let me clarify something right quick. It's not that I don't possess tear ducts. You all have come from summer everywhere. Summer everywhere. I just am crazy enough to not fall for the fact that we're never going to see each other again. I'm not going to sit here and cry because I ain't going to see y'all no more because I'm going to see y'all again. You feel me? Amen? Amen? Alright. Now, which god or goddess would I be the child of? I have two answers. One, I feel like there is a tribe of, I think, 7 African goddesses. I think I am a descendant, either a descendant of that, I mentioned the Anunnaki yesterday, study that, it's fun. But in a space that my son would recommend and understand a little bit better, I am a fan of Storm. I absolutely love Storm. And again, she's from the African descent, but she is just so much more than what we've been able to see. There was one group I had yesterday, and they were like, what do you think, there was a witch bomb, but what do you think Anacastia's mega power would have been? And we never got a chance to really explore that. And I likened it to Storm because, even in my grow up, she was, electricity and all of that stuff, right? But there is so much more. She can astral project, she can go into space, like there's just all of these other dimensional things to her. So it would either be a descendant of these 7 African goddesses or Storm. Or Anunnaki. So
Donc, Demetria disait déjà pour commencer, elle a des langues lacrymales, pour pleurer. C'est juste qu'en fait, elle refuse de se faire avoir comme tout le monde et de croire que vous n'allez pas vous revoir. Elle est persuadée qu'on va se revoir, donc elle décide de juste elle va pas pleurer parce que de toute façon, vous allez vous revoir, on va se revoir. Et donc, elle disait que comme elle avait mentionné hier, pour elle, en fait, elle est persuadée que Anacostia pourrait descendre des Anunnaki, qui je crois sont les... Désolée, j'ai pas tout le lore, mais... Et aussi, du coup, d'une déesse africaine qui s'appelle Storm. Et donc c'est quelque chose dont elle avait parlé en fait avec les scénaristes qu'elle voulait développer, mais que malheureusement elle n'a pas pu faire dans la série.
It was for all of you.
it was for all of us.
Yes.
I was sitting here being like, which one? Which one?
No, I just want to mess with that's all.
I was sitting here thinking about which for Anacostia. Are we just going to alter it for Anacostia?
No, like either yourself or...
Damn it!
I don't know how you think.
Yes, please.
I think Abigail would be a descendant or daughter of Athena, goddess of war, just because she never backs down from a frickin' fight. Ever. Frickin' frackin', baby. From Coppell, Texas, frickin' frackin'. Yeah, that's my answer. I can't say it as eloquently as Dee did with all of the backstory, but no, you did. I'll try. Yeah, Athena and Abigail.
Thank you, my fiance's gonna kill me now. She has beef with Athena.
Du coup, Ashley a dit, parce qu'on va traduire direct, ce sera plus simple pour cette question-là, qu'elle serait probablement, son personnage serait probablement la fille d'Athena parce qu'elle ne recule jamais, mais alors jamais devant une bagarre, une bataille. Donc du coup, c'est son nom.
Oh, super. In English first, since I don't know my Greek mythology and French very well. I think that M might be a descendant of, or like second cousin, sibling of Hermes, because we have this person who's fleet-footed, always in the right place when they need to be. You have the healer analog. If you're also not fresh on your Greek mythology, Hermes is that cute dude with the wings on his feet, and also associated with the caduceus, the medical staff with the snakes on it and that, and I think he was the son of Aphrodite. This is going back 20 years in my brain. Or, if you want the Roman analog, it's Mercury. Donc en français, je sais que M peut-être descendant de Hermès. Hermès. C'est ça.
I think for General Elder, I just read the book by Phil Knight, the creator of Nike, and it is really a book that when you read it, you get so inspired because you can put it to any career, and I highly recommend it. And I think for Elder it will be Nike because she stands for the goddess of victory, and I think that those two kind of go together. Donc Albert. Je pense qu'elle est descendante de Nike. Voilà.
So my first instinct was sort of the Athena of it all, which I think tracks for Bellwether, but I think that's where Petra starts, I think where she ends and where I meet her and try to take the wisdom of her journey into my own life is kind of an amalgam of Diana, the huntress, because I think to hunt effectively you need to be wise and tactical and patient and observant. And Aphrodite, the goddess of love. And I think that this is a moment where I am trying to find how I can tactically use love over war to affect change and to reach people. So I'm kind of...
Donc la question c'est, on sait qu'il y aurait pu avoir une autre alternative à la série, donc soit, comme c'est arrivé, tout le monde en fait devient une sorcière, ou personne en fait, il n'y en a plus du tout. Et donc la question reste, c'était quelle fin vous, personnellement, vous auriez préféré entre les deux?
Wonderful question. I believe that one of the fundamental elements of good storytelling is transformation. And so if we had to pause that story at a point, I would love it to be paused where we have all evolved and transformed to our best self as opposed to being reduced from the greatness that lies within. The magic was the power of our voices. It resided within us as opposed to being something we attained from the outside, and so that everyone is left in a place where they're tapping into the magic and brilliance within, I think is a really hopeful place to pause those stories and those characters, and I hope that the allegorical nature of revisiting those worlds allows people to connect with where that is for them when they meet our characters and meet our journeys. So I think I'm team everybody has the magic within and is using it.
La réponse de Catherine, c'est que pour elle, en fait, elle pense que le mieux, c'est qu'en fait, pour stopper quelque chose, c'est au moment où les personnes sont la meilleure version d'elles-mêmes et se sentent le mieux. Et que pour elle, en fait, et comme dans la série, en fait, la magie venait surtout de ce que les personnes avaient, de la voix, en fait, des personnes, de ce qu'elles avaient déjà à l'intérieur d'elles. Donc pour elle, le mieux, la meilleure éventualité serait que, en fait, tout le monde juste finisse avec la magie qu'ils ont en eux et que tout le monde ait accès à ça.
That's it.
Morning.
Hi.
If you were in a karaoke competition, which character would you choose to be your partner, and what song would you sing?
In character?
Yes.
In character, like
Like yourself partnered with a character from the show.
Oh.
Si elles étaient dans une compétition de karaoké, quel personnage choisirait-il pour être leur partenaire et quelle chanson chanterait-il ensemble?
Well, apparently I have to be partnered with Anacostia because I refuse to do karaoke. I've never done it.
Same. Okay.
I will not do it. Never. Jamais. Mais si c'est nécessaire, avec Anacostia, merci.
Wow, that's a tough question. I think Alder would not partner up at all. She would take the stage solo. What would she sing? I think, oh, fuck. Oh my god. I think she would, I don't know what. You know, my to-go song, when I do karaoke, and I love karaoke, is by Miles Davis, Black Velvet. Black Velvet.